With a changing face of the US economy, the country has seen a massive reduction in the number of blue-collar jobs. Here in Baltimore, where once the docks and the steel plants were major employers, there was an urgent need to retrain workers for the information society.
I was a construction worker. I worked outside out in the field. I did all mine on paperwork, drawings and stuff like that, and then I dropped it at the office. Now with this computer, you can't go anywhere without a computer.
Computer know-how is designed primarily for folks that have either never used a computer before or have very limited experience in using a computer.
And it's really daunting to a lot of people. It's terrifying to them. It would be like, us having to get into a rocket and navigate it and land it. We couldn't do it. It's that terrifying to people to get onto computers. They have no idea how to do it. So what we try and do is demystify it for them. And our computer classes are very, very, very basic.
It runs through the very basics of the parts of a computer. It gives them a good deal of an hour-long experience of using the mouse. It gives them a real opportunity to ask very, very basic questions about computer use.
Customers come in, a lot of them know nothing about it, they have a very specific goal, or they might not even have a goal, they just have a vague idea of what they want. And our role in helping them with computers is helping them become more independent and able to access the whole world of information.
One of the first questions that I ask when I teach the class, how many of you have a computer at home? Of the ones that do, almost all of them say, well, I have it at home, but I haven't really taken it out of the box. Or, my son set it up for me, but I don't know what to do with it, so it's collecting dust. As you may expect, there are a fair amount of older adults, retirees, but not solely by any means. It runs the gamut, and it's really designed for and attracts those folks that, for whatever reason, have not had opportunity to use a computer much, if at all.
I never done computers, so I noticed everything is computer-wise, and you can't do nothing without computers. So that's why I got into it, because I want to follow myself, hoping that I'll land a better job down the road, because you can't do nothing without computers.
People are looking for work. All ages are looking for work. Looking for jobs, and they're finding that majority of employers now, not all, but the majority, require you to fill out an application online and submit it remotely.
Things that would be entry-level jobs or minimum wage jobs, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Walmart, all of these industries that are responsible for a lot of employment, people need to apply for jobs online.
So what that means is that folks from all age groups, from all backgrounds, have to know how to use a computer.
They come in not understanding what it's all about, that it's not just going to be the same as a paper and pencil application. And a lot of the things that they have to do require certain skills and abilities. And one of the big things, the things that we didn't anticipate, as obvious as it seems, is that they would need email. So they'd be here filling out the application, email address, they don't know what to put there, they'd type none, they'd continue with the application, it would be sent back, this field is incorrectly filled out. A lot of frustration for them. So in order to try and reduce the frustration and facilitate things, we started providing them with email accounts.
So the old idea of stopping by a business and just filling out a paper application, some places still accept them, but most are going toward these online applications. So that means that everyone that's looking for work eventually is going to have to know how to use a computer or have some very basic knowledge of using a computer.
I mean, if you want to go in business, then you got to have everything's computer today. I mean, I got a job offered me in estimating, and I didn't have no computer experience, and they were just starting me off $51,000 a year, and I couldn't get it because I didn't have the computer experience.
Libraries in general, if they don't assess the needs of their public, do not stay relevant and then become obsolete. In order to not have that happen, we periodically have to assess, well, what are the needs of our customer base? I don't think it's a safe assumption that everybody everywhere knows how to use a computer, knows how to surf the web, knows how to get online, knows how to do everything that's required of them if they're going to apply for a job, if they're going to check email. We offer these technology classes at almost all 17 branches, and they're well attended. So I think that says something. I think that says that we are meeting a need.
This is Guy Daniels in Baltimore, Maryland, for Connected States of America.